I'm Owen, and this is Knots and Lashings. Today we're going to be discussing the square knot, 2 half-hitch, and Taut-Line hitch. To fully master these knots, you can pause and rewatch as many times as needed to learn at your own speed. The square knot is the easiest knot to tie. It's used for joining 2 ropes in similar size, and you know it's a square knot if the 2 ropes can separate easily. To tie the square knot, you'll notice the blue rope is going to be doing all the work. Watch first, and then we'll guide you through it. Now for the guiding portion. You want to take your blue rope and put it over the red rope, creating an X. Then you want to take the blue rope, push it under, and then back over the red rope. Next you want to create an X again with the blue rope over the red rope. And then you want to pull the blue rope through and over the red rope again and pull tight to create the square knot. An easy way to remember the square knot is right over left, left over right. The most common mistake when tying a square knot is to tie a granny knot, which is tied right over left, right over left. And you don't want to tie this because it's really hard to untie. 2 half-hitches creates an adjustable loop to secure a rope to a post or grommet. You know it's 2 half-hitches if it has 2 loops and it slides. To tie the 2 half-hitches, you have your running end and your standing part. Your running end will be doing all the work. Watch first and then we'll guide you through it. Now for the guiding part. You want to take your running end and put it over the standing part, and then push it through this loop that you created. Now you want to take your running end and put it over again, but outside the loop you created to create another loop right here. Next you want to put this running end through that loop and pull tightly. Now you know it's a 2 half-hitches because it can adjust. The most common mistake when tying 2 half-hitches is with the last step. When you get here, you're supposed to put it through this loop instead of this loop. But when you put it through this loop, it creates a different knot, which is not the knot we would like. Taut-Line hitch functions similarly to the 2 half-hitches. The only difference is it has 3 loops to create more friction when sliding in order to keep the line more taut. To tie a Taut-Line hitch, you have your running end and your standing part. The running end will be doing all the work. Watch first, and then we'll guide you through it. To tie the Taut-Line hitch, the beginning is the same as the 2 half-hitches. You want to take your running end and put it over your standing end, and put it through that loop. You want to do this again. So over, under, and back through that loop. Next you want to create a new loop by putting your rope over. And this time you want to make sure it's over and not under. So you put it over the standing part, through this loop you created, and pull. Which creates the Taut-Line knot. You might have to do some adjusting to make the knot look pretty. The most common mistake when making the Taut-Line hitch is to make 2 loops on the outside instead of the inside. So if you made this mistake, you would have gone over, through, and made 2 loops on the outside, like this, made the second loop, pulled through. Now this is not the Taut-Line. I hope this video has been informative and you've learned something. If so, please consider subscribing to keep updated on content to help you through your scouting journey. The most common mistake when making a Taut-Line hitch is that you're going to make 2 loops on the outside instead of the inside. So what you would have done if you mistaked